and welcome back to my channel. Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm just going to give like a quick overview of how my week's gone and with my MS and things like that, and how I've been this past week, because I know I haven't posted a video in a little while. Well, I say a little while, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, but I've been super busy on placement and things and travelling to and from Wales over the weekends. We haven't had time to film anything, so now I've got some downtime before heading to bed. I've just had a shower and had my tea, so yeah, so let's get into the video. So yeah, how's my week been? It's been alright actually. I'm starting to come to the end of my clinical placement now, and I'm starting to feel the effects of fatigue and tiredness, and I'm getting brain fog as well. So if I like pause and have to think for a second in this video, I do apologise for that. Because I get brain fog when I'm fatigued as well, which doesn't help when it comes to exams or assignments and you're trying to think of stuff that you've learned in lectures, or remember your revision ready for your exam, and then brain fog kicks in and you can't remember anything, and it's just like, oh, I'm just going to wing this and hope for the best kind of thing, which I don't do, by the way. I just have to make sure that I do extra revision on the day as well as like months before the exam as well. Same with my assignments, I also always make sure that my assignments are done weeks before it's meant to be handed in, so when I go over it, if I've forgotten anything, I can then write it down and then type it up into my assignments. So yeah, this past week has been quite tiring. I have to get up at 5 o'clock and I leave the house at about 6:20. The hospital I'm in is only like 10 minutes away from my house, so you're thinking, why did you get up so early? Why didn't you get up at 6 and then you can just get dressed and then go straight there? Well, I have to get my body ready in some sense of like making sure that it's like orientated to from lying down to standing up and that kind of thing, because I've done it in the past when I was in college. I got up about 40 minutes before I was meant to leave for college, and then I ended up being really poorly. So when I have the fatigue, it can then start to affect other things like my balance, coordination. I stutter like I tend to do sometimes as well, and I can't seem to get my words out. I then also have a slight tremor as well in my hands, which doesn't help sometimes when you're trying to write really neat so everyone can understand, and it's like got a little shake to the writing. And I also get dropped foot as well when I'm fatigued, but apparently that's all down to the lesion that I have on the back of my cervical part of my spine, which is the top part of your spine, which they've not long found in a recent MRI scan that I've had. So yeah, when I get fatigued, all that kicks in, and then my day just goes from really good to bad, and then it picks up a bit after I've had my break and had something to eat. But then as the day gets on and the evening comes, I then get fatigued again, and that's when I tend to trip up a lot. But I tend to laugh at that, because if you don't laugh, you're gonna cry or get worried about things. So I just laugh my way through it. I haven't yet fallen over, but there's still time, I suppose. And I've also been to Wales this weekend as well, back to visiting family, which went really well. But as soon as I got there, we ended up going out, so I didn't have time to rest properly before then going for a long walk with the dog. We've got a Sprocker Spaniel. I'll post a picture of him right here. So yeah, that didn't help, like getting up, and then as soon as I got there, after a 2-hour journey, we then had to go and take the dog for a long walk. I could have said no, but hey ho, it's my dog and I've missed him. And he went swimming as well for the first time, which I'm glad I didn't miss. So again, that's with my fatigue. So basically this past week has just been about fatigue. So how do I overcome fatigue and tiredness? Well, there's one simple, what's it called? So, how do I overcome fatigue and tiredness? Well, what I like to do is sleep a lot, which doesn't help actually, because then that ends up making me worse. So I tend to have like an hour just to like recharge my batteries, and then I'll go for a bath, like a cool bath or a shower, just to like wake my body up a bit more, and then I just like rest during the day and do relaxing things. I've just started knitting, and I find that helps, and that also helps with coordination and my fine motor skills as well. And I also paint like miniature figures, because I'm a big geek and I'm really into Dungeons and Dragons, so I paint the miniature figures for that, and I think that helps to like not calm me down, but will make me relaxed and things, and just like chill out time, so I'm not super duper busy. And yeah, as I've mentioned, I just sleep. On my days off, I make sure I have a lie-in, but not too late, because I end up then having to like take my tablets later, then that just goes on into the evening as well, then I have to take my tablets later in the evening, which doesn't help when you're tired, because all you want to do is go to bed. And I also like find other little like tasks to do as well, so I'll like cook something or bake or do little craft things, and if I'm feeling up to it, I do sometimes go out into the local town just to get some fresh air, because sometimes I find that helps with my fatigue, and bizarrely, I don't know why, but I just seem the fresh air does, and I'm going out to do things I enjoy, and I can pace myself and take my time as well, so I'm not rushing. I can just like take for as long as I want when I go to town. And I also find that drinking plenty of water as well helps with fatigue, and my diet as well. When I'm more fatigued, I tend to stick to a high protein diet, which was advised to me at my previous hospital that I was under, was having a high protein diet. So it also helps with my tablets as well. It like lines my stomach before I take my tablets, because Tecfidera is quite strong, and I had really bad side effects to it when I first started taking it. Well, that was because I wasn't sticking to the diet that they told me. So yeah, high protein diet, I find that helps, because it's full of like your nutrients and energy and things like that. So I have a few aims for this coming week, and I can update you on them in my next video, which I'm hoping to release next week if I have the time and the energy to do it, because I'm coming to the end of my placement now, so hopefully I'll have more time to do some more videos, even though I get a bit embarrassed when I'm at home. I don't know why, but yeah. So my aims for this week are not to sleep on my days off. I have 2 days off this week, and then, well, 3 technically, but I'm going out on my 3rd day. So yeah, so my aim is not to sleep on my 2 days off that I have coming up, and then just to see how my body copes with that. I'll just make sure I get an early night and then get up reasonably early, about 9, half 9, and then go from there and just do activities that I enjoy, like my crafts and painting, and I might even go to the game shop and go and play some games just to chill out, and I'll try not to push myself too hard. And I've also got to do some uni work as well, because I still haven't finished uni yet. I've still got a couple of weeks left before I actually finish my first year of my course. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I probably spoke really fast, which I do apologise for. That tends to happen when I am like fatigued and tired. I tend to like ramble on a lot. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and also to comment down below, say if you've got MS, like what are your tips on fatigue, and what do you do to overcome like fatigue and tiredness. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because it all helps to promoting MS, and especially MS in young people as well, because there's not too, I personally don't think there's like a lot about MS that occurs in younger people. So by subscribing to this channel, you're getting this channel out there and informing people about MS, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!